어디 봤어 이제는 또 패스 패스 털어내 먼지 굳이 시간 쓰지 않지 난내 시선에 뺐어 I'll make you feel like magic Trying to chill till I heard my body screaming. I'm dance, dance, yeah, I just wanna dance.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as this is pivotal.
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe, there's nothing more frightening for a
Fit into space. In with the challenge. And it's Dembele. That's a sharp pass. It's a promising position. He whips. There's the header!
At this stage, there's plenty of time left yet.
Bernardo Silva is always scanning the pitch for targets.
For the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
No foul, says the referee. Mbappe receives it in a good position. It's Dembele! And kept out by B. The party overly willing to compromise. Now, can they get him away? And he's managed to gift it back.
Bernardo Silva.
That's exactly what they need to keep.
Not the most convincing of passes. Your impression so far, Jim? Passing is crisp and sharp. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter.
Adriano is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Can he finish? Goes the final whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was...
And we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. The wait had become maddening for Argentina fans. 28 years since their last major title. They finally managed it, and it was, of course, largely down to this man.
Yeah, and they won it in the best way possible against Brazil, in Brazil. Okay, it wasn't exactly a classic match by any means, but still, they did it.
That's the significance of it, of course. If there was ever any doubt as to this man's commitment to the cause, that game went... It's Pelé! It's him!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Borussia Dortmund finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, easy pickings there. Rummenigge.
Borussia Dortmund are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, what has happened here? And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Thuram is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Ooh, a delicate chip through. And he's there to clear it. Cafu. That has ended up in no man's land. Xavi Alonso. Now Mbappe. Bernardo Silva. Casemiro. Brazil are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Big chance! It's in! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero. Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's superb. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? Borussia Dortmund have themselves a chance from the spot. Can he? Will he? The comeback is complete! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Substitution for Brazil, number 10, Pele.
Brazil choosing to make the first change. Pele is being withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue.
So we have a breakthrough. Now, the whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat. And all of a sudden, things are looking pretty rosy.
Security staff for each block.
And
Please
we are
report
up to the break.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Borussia Dortmund are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Ambitious ball here. This looks promising. Xabi Alonso gathers from the goal kick. And here's Mbappe, and it's Bernardo Silva. Great vision. And that is expertly dealt with. Casemiro gets the foot in and wins the ball. Goes down, but nothing given. Well, that's well spotted.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It's a promising position.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Substitution for Brazil, number 22.
It's a Brazil free kick.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Number 26, Davids. Coming on the field, number
Messi!
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. And it was worth a go.
Gerrard. Substitution in progress.
Oh, that's a key interception. It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Played into space. Neatly clipped into space. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. Now it's Kimmich. Oh, in! And no mistake! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but
Shapes to shoot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Pass is just off target.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi touches it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support. Brazil clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
That's been slipped through. And no, that was never going to make it.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That's a lovely, neat pass.
All right, guys, we already looked at the Portugal pack, but today we are finally dropping the full review on the France 26 pack. And let me tell you, this might actually be the most competitive 1,500 coins you can spend in eFootball right now. If you've been sitting on the fence about locking this one in, here is exactly how it performs on the pitch. Let's start up front, because this attack is absolutely criminal. Pairing up the 98-rated Kylian Mbappé with Ousmane Dembélé on the flank, it's an absolute cheat code. This duo does not just run past defenders, they completely rip defenses apart. The explosive acceleration, the sharp cutting inside, and the sheer threat of Mbappé's finishing, combined with Dembélé's unpredictability, makes it nearly impossible for opponents to manual defend. If you love fast-paced, devastating counterattacks, this duo alone is worth the admission price. But the real star of the show might actually be the man on the sidelines, Didier Deschamps. If you play long ball counter, his setup is ridiculously fast. The team transition from defense to attack is instant, catching opponents completely out of position before their center backs can even drop. He genuinely feels like a top-tier meta manager right now. And the best part? The variety. Deschamps is a dream for tactical flexibility because he has both long ball counter and possession game rated at 89. This means if you get matched against someone who completely suffocates your counters, you can switch your playstyle mid-game to retain the ball without losing your manager boost. That kind of variety is incredibly rare and makes him a massive asset for your squad. So, what's the final verdict? While Portugal gives you that single, nostalgic, 100-rated CR7 powerhouse, France gives you an entire tactical system and a front line that will dominate the meta for months. If you want sheer squad depth, a masterclass manager, and a front line that leaves defenders in the dust, 100% buy this pack.